at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So third and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Quick toss outright. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it, trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Brady going to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Number 13.
Mike Evans.
Touchdown.
70 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Ryan Suckup on
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
Titan. 1st and 10 at the
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. The open man is Smith. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Buccaneers' 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. After the run, Tannehill going to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away, bowling his way in. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Varner on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 56 yards. And a Buccaneer.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Brady's throw there complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And got his man complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And that one results in 35 yards. Throwing on second down. Tannehill. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cockrell.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. Going deep this time for Miller. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Miller.
Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Titans 10.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Jones, the ball carrier.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Deone Bucannon made the tackle. A gain of 2.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Lava's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Airing it out deep for Smith. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 35 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And Brady's throw there incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Brady. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's 3rd down and 7.
The Bucs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
A tight end can do the same,
Tom
George.
Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
46-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll bring up second down. Tannehill throwing again. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Flushed out right. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Fuck out of here.
It's Devin Wright, the linebacker. But when he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. To throw again. Brady to Evans on the slant. And he's able
I'm
to
nice
get
like
this
that,
across
yo.
the 10 before being taken
I'm
down.
nice like that.
12 yards there and a first down.
You want to go to money
When you have
plays? Go to
someone
money
throwing it that
plays.
well, that confidently, you don't have
You
to
think
call
the
the game in
defense-
fear at
you
all,
think it
do
can
you?
help
You
your
just go ahead
defense?
and play.
What are you thinking?
Confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and
I'm going to show you something
It's a
different.
7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Jones. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
23-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Brady now to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing again. Brady. Targeting Godwin once more, this time complete. And he will be taken down with a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Brady going to look to throw. They'll find Miller. That's complete. But I think the ball's out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And down inside the 15 he goes.
He quit.
A good gain again.
Fucking
That's now
loser.
31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Down, Buccaneers.
On first down, it's Jones. And he's in
That
the
boy
end zone.
nice.
Touchdown,
You ain't fucking with him, dog.
Buccaneers.
You suck and you depend on
13-yard
money
touchdown
plays.
run. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over?
Learn how to get the
Because it
basics of the
certainly
game
feels
right
like it's
before
over
you start
after
trying
that
to do
drive.
your
Yeah, that
advanced
was
money shit.
spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now
That's
you
corny.
just kind of felt the
That's
air
a
go out of the
cop-out.
balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they
The
had
middle
to stop
part of
them
your
on that
username
drive.
says it all, you
But when they
fucking
were
herb.
unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might
Put
just
Derrick Henry
be
as a
over.
return. Corny shit is that?
Their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some
Like I
other
said.
time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel
Learn
a
the
little bit
basics, my
better
man.
as they
Sit up here
continue
trying
as
to
they
do
continue to
wildcat
move
shit.
forward.
Yeah, probably
Go
just want
ahead.
to put this one behind them. Again, it's Henry. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right.
Give me that.
Third
Fuck
time
outta
tonight,
here.
he's intercepted.
Not fucking with me,
Carlton
dog.
Davis picks it.
He's not
And they'll
Chad Knight.
start out with great field position at the 47-yard line.